Nicholas Witchell received orders that King Charles expose truth about Archie on air. Archie was Meg's illegitimate child. Veteran journalist Nicholas Swill took a brutal swipe at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle as he prepared to hang up the microphone earlier this week for the final time. Witchell was at Nude Broadcasting House for he had been present almost every Christmas day for the past 25 years. He drafted his report on the King's message to the royal gathering at Sandringham. Now he's about to retire, bound by what he describes as the discipline of a BBC reporter, where you can't go on air and just say what you're thinking. He finally allowed himself the freedom to speak his mind. You can't miss Harry and Meghan in that story. However tedious it may get at times, we have fully reported on the split, biography, and all of their fantasies. There have been aspects of a TV series about the royal family for a very long time, and a craving for the title Scandal. End of the report. It wasn't an aspect I was comfortable with, but I realized that it was part of the job that Nicholas Swill wrote about in the Sunday Times. The 70-year-old has spent the past 25 years covering the royal family, first joining the BBC as an intern in 1976, which means Mitchell has spent hundreds of hours in front of the camera, glasses to be perfect linguist skill. But when reporting on the arrival of baby Archie, May 2019, he found himself speechless. During a live broadcast outside Buckingham Palace, news about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's first child was announced. He found himself returning to the studio. It sparked online speculation about possible ill health and was certainly a rare mishap for the presenter, who was once considered bad by then Prince Charles. However, in an article in the Sunday Times, before his retirement, it'll explain that he feels it happened a certain way before the broadcast, and that it involved a brutal blow to Harry and Meghan. It was my worst moment in 48 years of being in front of a live audience on TV. It was about Harry and Meghan, and maybe subconsciously, I wasn't that interested. Anyone would be at a loss for words trying to say anything positive about Harry and Meghan. He said one viewer on social media at the time thought Witchell had enough of meaningless advertisements about witches. Obviously, I wondered what had happened. I'm tired. You need to wind up to stand there and to do that. And I didn't. I got complacent. You can't be complacent about live TV because if you are, as I've proven to millions of people, it can bite you. If royal protocol is not followed and is a complete hash even for the palace is also kept in the dark. Not the royal family's kid, next time too. There were a lot of rumors and implications about them. Witchell said he received support from the public after the incident, and actors who were exhausted on stage wrote to him to share their experiences. However, he said that he can never look back on that moment as it shook his confidence quite a bit. This was for several hours before being taken down on the website. It's believed to have been hacked. Never before has there ever been a hack where the royal commentators and journalists know something doesn't make any sense but aren't allowed to say it. The late Queen wasn't ready to handle Meghan and Harry in the important life that the palace should have tried harder for integration of Meghan into that lifestyle for the British royal family and vice versa. They shouldn't have given her a title right away. They shouldn't have sponsored her right away. They should have made her a citizen before allowing her to represent the UK. They should not have given in to her demands for money and status as a mother. They let Harry push them, and here is the result.